Hey guys, this is the review for the Zenith ZF-002 Aristocratic Creature Huntsman upgrade kit. It's basically a upgrade kit for the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Optimus Prime. So in terms of the box, this is basically your packaging. You have a preview of the pictures of the upgraded Optimus Prime, and then the instructions are at the back of the box. It just shows you how Optimus Prime can hold the barrel gun. The only picture instructions for how to switch the headpiece on is this little diagram here. So it doesn't really tell you much, but Zenith Forge does have a video that teaches you how to switch the headpiece on. It's not too hard, but it's not too easy as well. You do need certain tools. You need a very nice set of pliers. You need a hammer, and you probably need something really thin that can fit through like a small screw hole. This is basically what I used. So just make sure you have those tools ready if you guys have this kit or you guys are planning to get this kit, because you do need these tools in order to switch the headpiece on. So when you open it, basically the weapons, the barrel gun and the headpiece are snapped between these two plastic sheets. So nothing really special about the inner package, it's just two plastic covers. In terms of the barrel gun, so as you can see, you can hold it by either hands of Optimus Prime. It is a very nice set of a nice weapon add-on for the figure, because it just basically resembles what he looked like in the show. Like, it's actually a perfect representation of the actual weapon in the show, in my opinion. So it grips pretty tightly, so which is a great thing for display purposes. In terms of the actual barrel gun, you have metallic silver paint around the barrel and around the back, red plastics and red paint around the handles and the main body, flat gold around the handle, around the back, and around the barrel. You got some detailed red circular paint around the barrels as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The barrel does spin. It clicks every time it spins, which is a nice add-on feature, I guess. So overall, very nice weapon. So in terms of the head upgrade, this is basically the new Zenith Forge head. On the side there's a silver paint apps that the original head doesn't have. There is the new face mask. It is a bit large, I have to say. Like, if there was a bit of a blue paint on the side here in the creased area, I thought it would have looked much better, but that's just my opinion. It is on a ball joint though, which is great for posability purposes. So the old head, just for size and comparison for you guys to take a look at. So that's the old head on the left and the new Zenith Forge head upgrade on the right. The old head is only on a twist joint too, so I thought it's nice that they changed it to a ball joint. They did, however, take off the light piping on the old head. So the old head had some light piping through the translucent green plastic, but the new head doesn't have any light piping. It's just two blue dots for the eyes. So yeah. So in order to get the headpiece in, you have to basically get a metal bar inside the back of this chest plate out in order to get the whole head joint popped off. So in order to do that, you gotta lift the wing pack up, get this down. So if you look closely, I'll zoom in, you see a metal bar right there. That's the part you're trying to get out when you're switching the new head in. So in order to do that, unpack the two arm joints first. And basically on the side here, zoom in again, you'll see the side of the metal pin. What you're supposed to do is, you'll see the exact same size hole on the other side of Optimus Prime, but that hole's not filled by this metal pin. So you're supposed to stick through a thin piece of screw or a thin piece of metal on the other side, and then put a hammer through it, and a small piece of this metal will pop off, and then you need a really good set of pliers to pull it out. So I'll show you guys what I used. This is basically the part I use as I've shown earlier in the video. So basically just stick this piece through the other side. So that's the other hole. Once you stick it through, you'll see through at the back here, this part will basically hit that metal piece, and then you basically just drive a hammer through the top. And then a small piece of metal on the other side. So this metal piece, a small part of it will pop off, and then just use a really good set of pliers and pull it out. And then when you're putting the new head back on, you probably need the hammer to hammer it back in, because this is a pretty tight piece of tight piece of metal. One thing to caution is when you're hammering this piece back in, just watch out for this plastic. I chipped a bit of this piece of plastic off. It is a pretty important piece because it's the one that pegs the shoulders together to the body, so just watch out for that. And yeah, so that's basically it for the head switch. So overall, a very nice kit, I would say. Great job, Zenith, I have to say. The barrel gun's basically a perfect representation of it. Face mask is a bit too large, but it is a better face mask than the original Prime Voyager head. So I definitely recommend this set to anyone that wants to upgrade their Voyager Prime Optimus. Definitely recommend it. It is a bit pricey, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, and that's it. If you guys have any other questions, leave it in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel. There's going to be more reviews coming up. So thank you very much.